What up, Greater Long Beach? It's Tyler.
And JJ.
And welcome back to your home for local sports.
This highlight video is brought to you by the fine folks at Naples Rib Company.
Check your Doppler. It's monsoon season.
Just look outside.
Here in Southern California, Open Division quarterfinals at Mayfair High as they're hosting Mater Dei. A big opportunity for the Monsoons, the 8 seed, hosting the undefeated 1 seed. And sometimes these games come down to who's the best player on the floor.
Well, if you've seen him play once, you know who it is. Arizona-bound senior Stanley Johnson. Sleeves for what? He's ready for this one.
He's the real deal. And on the other side, junior guard Kendall Small, but mighty, is an elite talent in his own right, and he's got a nice crowd behind him. But from the opening tip, the Monarchs execute and find Johnson for the throwdown. Talk about establishing a rhythm.
Yeah, nice one-touch soccer there. Small has the answer, though. Kendall's strong. Tough bucket there, and then Dylan Reese drops the 3. Mayfair out in front of the Monarchs.
And they had the momentum, Small drawing this charge. The momentum certainly was wearing that white with just a dash of blue, JJ. Kendall Smith with the bucket inside, and Reese with another 3. He had 8 points in the first quarter. Monarchs starting to build a bit of a lead. William Moorhand with this bucket, and it's a 6-point game in favor of the home team.
I mean, that's what you want, right? Ride that home momentum, but back comes Johnson and the Monarchs. 9 points in the first quarter for Johnson. Monarchs feasting on the offensive boards, as we've seen them do so many times.
Yeah, second chance points, that's a 3. And then MJ Cage using his size with his deuce. The momentum certainly shifts to the red side. They're up 3 after the first. But here comes Mayfair out of the huddle. It's Small going right to the tin. And then go dig in your crates for an and one mixtape. Oh, baby! Dropping the dime, giving Mayfair the lead by 1 here in the second.
That is a Open Division basketball play right there. But things would turn after that play. Johnson, a quick 2, sparking a Mater Dei run as the ball was just bouncing the red way almost every time. Meanwhile, not so fresh on the other side.
Things went a bit scarce. A 6-minute scoreless drought for Mayfair, and you can see this miss is going to lead to a run out for Mater Dei. And when that was happening, it basically every time was leading to a layup for Stanley Johnson. This is part of a 20-0 Mater Dei run. Johnson had 18 in that first half. Finally, Reese's third triple of the half is going to break that spell, but you can see it's still a big hole going into the locker room after that rough second quarter.
Well, the Soons came out attacking in the second half. Navazor to the tin, Moorhead, and more and one, maybe?
More and one, and fans thinking they may fare differently in the second half, JJ, but the third quarter would only belong to one man, the Stanley in red. He scores when he wants. This play indicative of the third quarter. Driving layup for Stanley, then Mayfair races the other way, a tough layup from Smart. That's a heck of a move. But before he can even celebrate, Johnson's got the ball again, and even though he doesn't score on the first try, the ball's going to bounce to him, and yeah, he's going to put the deuce in. Wow, just couldn't stop him. 17 points for him in that third quarter. This and one gave him 35 on the night. At that point, Mayfair had 36 as a team. Whoa, big lead for the Monarchs after 3.
Yeah, Monsoons tried to fight back in the fourth, as you do at home in a game like this. They pulled to within 11 at one point. Small with the team best 21 points.
But really, the Monarchs just kept their distance. This 3 going to give him 40 as the final line for Stanley Johnson. 42 points on 16 of 27 shooting, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. 77-59 is the final. Monarchs looking impressive as the 1 seed. Important for Mayfair, though, they know they're not done.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mater Dei looked like the best team in the country, and that's why they're ranked. But Mayfair looked like a quality opponent who are going to end up trying to chase down those Monarchs in the state bracket, because by winning one Open Division game, you automatically qualify for state.
You want coverage of the rest of the basketball playoffs here in the Long Beach area? Got to keep it locked right here. This is the best place to be.